sometimes we just got to get out. And I am a huge proponent on surrounding yourself with people that are like-minded, that lift you up. When I made the decision to just finally have the guts to move to LA, it was a tough one, but I had built up my confidence with a few magazine covers that I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try this out. I can do this. If so-and-so can do it, I can do it too. And despite overhearing catty women at the gym saying, I can't believe she got on a cover, this other girl deserved it more than her, despite all of that, I was out to prove something. And I wanted to get out and see the world. So it's crazy to me that I actually did it because I was so shy and scared, but I did it. I forced myself, plunged right in, went to LA, and something that I've noticed more and more over the years is getting out of that environment in Idaho. My family, we all have our family dynamics, mine tend to be they kind of act out of fear. They kind of look at the reason why they can't succeed at something before they see why they can. They doubt themselves. My mom might be on the negative side. So I think that going to a different environment really helped me flourish as a human. I've always been, really into self-help books. I've done a lot of just deep inner work that sometimes it's really hard to do that work when you're in the same environment, surrounded by the same people. And over the years, more and more, when I go back to visit, I can see black and white how instrumental getting out of that environment was for me. Because I see patterns that all of my brothers have because they stayed in that environment, doubting themselves, kind of not seeing the world, that have held them back. And there's also a certain wisdom that you gain when you push yourself out of your comfort zone. And even if you're messing up royally and making the dumbest decisions, not even mistakes, decisions over and over again, those are the things that give you the wisdom. I could have easily stayed home and, my last job at home, loading bags on an airplane, I could have stayed and done that and been comfortable. But sometimes we just got to get out. And I am a huge proponent on surrounding yourself with people that are like-minded, that lift you up. For many years, because I was so nice, I would feel bad for people that were toxic, and I wanted to help them, to fix them, because I could feel their sadness. And so I would put myself in these situations where it was not beneficial to me, but it was very beneficial to them. I was giving them this good, calming, peaceful energy and helping to build them up, and they were taking all of mine and draining me. And you can only do that for so long. And no, you definitely don't flourish when you do that. You have to start to pay attention to how you feel around certain people. There are people that will suck the life out of you. People that are energy vampires, they don't even understand. You can't really fault them. They don't understand why they feel so good around you, but they're taking energy from you and depleting you. And if you're walking away from situations, from people, from whole entire environments, parties, and feeling exhausted and depleted, it's really important just to take the time to sit and think about what exactly it is that makes you feel uncomfortable. We subconsciously or consciously pick up on people around us in our environment. And if you're in a hostile environment all the time where there's fighting and crying and just madness, it's exhausting, and it's going to make you go like this, or it's going to make you want to be hostile and crazy. We can't really see that until we're out of it. When you've grown up with, a horribly abusive, crazy household, you might know something's wrong, but you don't truly grasp how messed up it is until you step out of it and see what it's supposed to feel like. It's really important to pay attention to how you feel around certain people or even in certain situations. If you're not feeling good, if you're not feeling strong or confident, or you just feel like you're drained and depressed after maybe being around certain people, it's really important to acknowledge that. You have to pay attention to that, because we can't just go through life and set ourselves up around certain people that are constantly draining us, because that's not how we're going to be our best self. And you see it all the time these days. People talk about cut negativity out of your life, cut this person out, cut that. Well, let's be honest, that's not really realistic. It's really hard. If you love someone and they might be draining you or toxic, it's really hard to just cut them out of your life. But I truly suggest that you start looking for people that you feel uplifted by, that you feel inspired by, that you can actually tell them when you have a dream or something good happened to you, and you know they're going to be happy for you. Those are the people that you start collecting, that you start building each other up. It's not a one-sided thing. And negativity is, it's like a cancer. It can grow really fast. And a lot of people ask me all the time, how do you stay so positive? How do you stop yourself from being negative? And it's not something that's just easy for all. We don't just all wake up positive all the time. We're all gonna have those days that we feel negative, that we wanna look for the bad. The important thing is to acknowledge that you're not alone, we're all the same, but you have to constantly work that muscle to look for the silver linings, to look for the lessons in all of the crap that happens in our daily life.